Hi students, welcome to online class. So today we are going to see about chapter 4, algorithmic strategies. So in this video we are going to discuss about the last sorting algorithm called insertion sort. In the previous video we have discussed about selection sort algorithm. So what is mean by selection sort algorithm? Selection sort algorithm means we are going to select the smallest number in the given array and then we are going to swap the smallest element to its particular position. So when it goes for first pass, first time when the iteration works, it finds the smallest number and it swaps to the first position. Again when it goes for the second time, so it finds the second smallest element and swaps to the second position. So like that it goes on for third position, third time third position, fourth time fourth position, like that it goes on. So it always finds the smallest number, it selects the smallest number. So now in this video we are going to discuss about insertion sort algorithm. So here also they have given the same word. Insertion sort is also a simple sorting algorithm. Right. What is the difference or what is the process which is involved in insertion sort algorithm? It works by taking elements from the list one by one and inserting them in their correct position into a new sorted list. Actually, the insertion sort is also based on the selection sort, or else it resembles like the selection sort algorithm. Why I am saying this is, here also we are going to find out the smallest one, or else we can say that we are going to take the elements one by one and then we are going to compare the elements with the elements which is already sorted. See here, it works by taking elements from the list one by one. So from the list, from the array, it is going to take element by element and inserting them in the correct position. Correct position means which is smaller. The value which is smaller is going to be in the first position, right? And then it is going to insert in the correct position into a new sorted list. So we want to divide the list which is unsorted, and then we want to divide another part called sorted list. Sorted list means the elements which are taken by the insertion sort algorithm. So that is called sorted list. The elements which are not taken by the insertion sort algorithm, that is called unsorted list. See here, this algorithm builds the final sorted array at the end. So at last we are going to build the array in a sorted manner only, right? This algorithm uses n-1. This is the point, you want to note it down. So it is going to use n-1 number of passes to get the final sorted list as per the previous algorithm as we have discussed. So this algorithm is going to take n-1 number of passes. What is mean by n-1 number of passes? For example, if this algorithm, if the array contains, for example, if the array contains 10 elements, it is going to take 10-1. So that means 9 number of passes, 9 number of times it is going to take, that is 9 times of iteration it is going to take to get the final sorted array list. to get the final sorted array list as per the previous algorithm we have discussed, right? So now we are going to see the pseudo code. So we want to check the first element. If the first element is already sorted, if it is already sorted, go to the next element, pick up the next element. So whenever we pick the second element, we want to see the first element. We want to compare with all the elements in the sublist. We want to compare all the elements in the sublist. So sublist in the sense here already we have passed the first element. We want to compare the first element with the next element. From that, which is smaller, which is greater, we want to find out. Shift all the elements in the sorted sublist that is greater than the value to be sorted. So all the greater values should be in the right hand side. The values which are to be smaller, that should come to the left hand side. The value should be inserted. The smaller value should be inserted in that first position. So compare, first of all we want to see the take one element, and then we want to compare with the element which is already sorted. If the element which is already sorted is bigger, when we compare with the second element should be placed in the first place, first position, right? The value which is already stored in the first position will come to the second position. Can you understand, students? See, already we are going to take an array. That particular array contains the list, that is n number of values. So first of all we want to see the first element. When you see the first element, you cannot find out which is smaller. So we are going for the next element. When we go to the next element, that is second element, we want to compare the first element and the second element. In that, which is smaller? So which value is smaller, that should be placed in the first position. For example, if first value is smaller than the second value, there is no change at all, no need to swap. If first value is greater than the second value, what we want to do? We want to interchange, we want to swap, because the second element is smaller than the first element. So like that we want to insert the value in the correct position. Repeat until the list is sorted. So this is what you want to note it down. So we want to repeat the same process until the list is sorted. So we want to go one by one. Then we want to choose the third element. The third element is compared with the first and second element. We want to find out which is smaller. If the third element is smaller than the second element should go to the third position. Third element should come to the second position. Swapping is done. If third element is greater, so place it in the same place. No need to do anything. Again we go to the fourth element. So like that it goes on. We want to compare each and every element with the sorted sublist. So that is what here I have given. Compare with all the elements in the sorted sublist. Right? Right. Now we are going to see the example. See here. So this is the array 44, 16, 83, 7, 67, 21, 34, 45 and 10. How many elements are there? See there. So totally 9 elements are there. What are they? 44, 16, 83, 7, 67, 21, 34, 45 and then 10. Now we are going to see take the first element 44. Then we are going for the next element 16. So when we compare these two, from this you can find out which is smaller. 16 is smaller. So second element should come to the first position. First element should go to the second position. So this yellow color indication represents these are all sorted array. That white area indicates that these are unsorted one. Right? So now 16 and 44, it comes into the correct position. Now after this 44, come to the second row. Now you see the second row. So when you see the second row, 44 is compared with 83. Whether 44 is smaller or 83 is smaller, 44 is smaller. So we want to keep as it is. 16, 44, 83, 7, 67, 21, 34, 45, 10. Now the comparison is made with 83 and 7. Whether 83 is smaller than 7? No, it is false. So 7 comes to 83 position. 83 goes to the 7, that is 4th position. Then 44 is compared with 7. 44 is greater. So swap. Again 16 is compared with 7. Now 7 is smaller. So 7 automatically comes to the first position. So 16, 44, 83, 67, 21, 34, 45, 10. Now again we are going with this particular row, 4th row. 83 is compared with the 67. Now what happens? 83 is greater. So swap the position. 67 will come to 4th position. 83 will go to 5th position. Now when you compare 67 and 44, 44 is smaller. So no need to change the position. So we want to pick the next element. So we are going for the next row, 5th row. Now 83 is compared with the 21. 83 is greater. So 21 comes here. Now 21 is compared with the 67. So 21 is smaller. So again it comes here. Again 44 is compared with 21. So 44 is greater. 21 is smaller. So 21 comes to the 3rd position. Now you see here automatically 21 is compared with the 16 means which is smaller? 16 is smaller. So there is no need to change. Now we want to pick the next element. When we pick the next element, 83 is compared with the 34. Can you understand, students? So like this process will be going on, and then at last the array will be sorted like this. So how the array will be sorted? So the array will be sorted at the end 7, 10, 16, 21, 34, 44, 45, 67 and then 83. Right? I think you might have understood this. At the end of the pass, the insertion sort algorithm gives the sorted output in ascending order. The ascending order is shown here. See here 7, 10, 16, 21, 34, 44, 45, 67 and then 83. So I think you might have understood this. So let's end the class. So thank you, students.